It costs them way, 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 way more money to replace you than it does to give you a discount. They don't want you to know this. This is the reality of the matter. To find a new tenant, to take into consideration the cost of paying a manager to show the unit, to place a new tenant, to do the background check, to account for vacancy, to pay the utilities when the unit is vacant, to pay for any maintenance or repairs or whatever else happens to go into that turn of that unit. Who knows? Maybe they need to paint it. Maybe they need to get new appliances. Maybe they need to replace the carpet. Maybe they need to put in a new toilet or faucet, something like that. It's expensive. I'm going to tell you that much right now. It is expensive to replace tenants. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars come out of the pockets of the landlord to replace you. My point is, landlords do not want turnover. Landlords do not want vacancy. They want occupancy, and if that comes at the price of a little bit less rent, they will take that every time over turning over a unit, because it costs so much freaking money for the landlord. They don't want to take that burden on. So this gives you, the tenant, the leverage. Here's what I want you to do. Next time your lease comes due and you get that letter, that communication saying, your lease is up for renewal. Would you like to renew? And then they give you some options and they try to raise your rent. Okay, here's the thing. I want you to negotiate with it. And again, you might be thinking, oh, I'm not very good at negotiating. I don't want to do that. You know, my landlord is a crook. My landlord is greedy. My landlord blows. I hate my landlord, whatever. Okay, who cares? Put your opinions aside. It does not matter. You can have all the opinions you want. If you hate them, that's fine. You can hate them all you want. But my point is, get some money back then. Okay, here's what I would suggest. Go to your landlord and say, the landlord or management company, whoever is, facilitating the transaction, go to them and say, I've been living here for X number of years. I'd like to stay. What's your best price for this lease renewal? I'm going to say this much as well. If you're going month to month and trying to negotiate a discount, you're not going to get it. If you're trying to extend by 6 months, you're not going to get a discount. Go longer. My point being is say, I'll renew for 18 months, I'll renew for 24 months, I'll renew for 30 months, something like that. That's where you have the leverage. Go longer. Every landlord wants a longer term agreement on their books. They don't want these month to month. They don't want 6 month lease terms. They don't want that. They want long term. They want to be able to look at their books and say, this is great. We've got 97% occupancy and half the tenants have 2.5-year leases in place. They want to see that. That's good. That stabilizes a property, a building. They like that on their books. It helps them. Okay? So my point being is that go to them with a longer agreement and say, I will renew for 18, 24, 30 months, whatever it happens to be, whatever works for you. But here's what I want from you, Mr. Landlord person. I want a discount. Okay? And here's the thing. Their initial reaction is going to be, no, we don't offer discounts. Yes, they do. Don't take no for an answer, okay? Do not take no for an answer. If you're talking to them face to face, just stand there. That's it. Let the silence get to them and say, here's the deal. I'm willing to renew for 2 years, but I'm paying, say for example, say that you're paying $1,000. I'm just using $1,000 for a nice round example. I'm paying $1,000. You're trying to raise it to $1,080. I'm willing to stay for 2 more years. Can you keep my rent the same at $1,000? They're going to say this. No, we can't do that. They can. Here's the thing. Compromise a little bit. Okay, I understand you can't keep my rent the same at $1,000 for 2 years, but I'm not just going to agree to the $1,080 price that you're quoting me here. What is your best number? They're likely going to say, let me get back to you on that, or let me look at something. Let me make a phone call. They're likely going to do something. My point is, they will come down. And if they come down like $10, again, don't take that for an answer. Come back and say, I appreciate the consideration, but I know you can do better. You just keep negotiating. Just keep going back at them, and they will eventually come down. And here's the thing. Also say this, because this will get them thinking a bunch, okay? Because at the end of the day, when you're just talking about like, oh, I want to lower the rent by $80, $60, something like that, basically not raising it as much as they're trying to quote you, allow them to get a little bit of a raise. Okay, allow them, give them an extra $20 a month. That's fine. If you're currently paying $1,000, maybe say, well, don't name a price. Okay, let me tell you something really quickly. There's a rule in negotiations, which is he who speaks first loses. Don't speak first. Let the other person speak first. Do not speak first. Do not name your price. Let them name the price and just keep telling them, what's your best price? What's your best price? But here's another thing as well. You could throw this line out there as well, and this will really get them thinking, and it'll put it into perspective. If I did not renew, and if I were to leave, how much would it cost you to fill my unit? Wherever you're living, how much would it cost you to fill my unit? They're not going to tell you how much. And if they do, it's going to be a lie. It's going to be a made up number. They're going to say, we got people pounding down our door to live in that unit. No, they don't. No, they don't. I guarantee you they don't have that right now. And if they do, here's what they're doing. They're offering way lower rent, or they're offering concessions, which is literally lower rent. What I mean by concessions is they're offering a month free, 2 months free, a free parking spot, a free garage space, a free pet, no pet rent. Maybe they're offering a signing bonus. They're doing something. If they have people literally pounding on their door, as they might claim that they do, they don't. I guarantee you they don't. If they do have that situation, they're offering something very, very good to other people, as in many of the different concessions that I just mentioned right there. They're offering something to make it very, very appealing. But just say that. What would it cost you if I were to leave to fill this unit? Then they're going to start thinking, it's going to cost a lot. Here's what's really happening in their head. They're probably throwing out some 4-letter words and thinking, oh man, it's going to cost me a lot. It's going to cost me a couple $1,000 to turn this place. I don't want to do that. Okay, that's where your leverage comes in. My point being is just don't take no for an answer. They will give on something. If they are 100% stuck on that price no matter what, and they will not budge on the price, then throw in some concessions. Throw in some concessions, whatever that happens to be. Again, whatever works for you in your personal situation, I don't really know. Maybe you have a pet and say, can you offer the pet for free for the next 2 years? Can you cancel off the pet rent? I don't know. Some laundry credits, a free parking space. Again, fill in the blank. I don't know. They should be able to offer you something no matter what. No one negotiates rent. It's nuts to me that nobody does this. This is the largest line item of expenses on most people's monthly expenditures, and nobody negotiates it. It's nuts to me. I negotiate everything. You'd be shocked how much money you can save if you just ask. Simply ask. All it is just a simple ask. What's your best price today? Do you have a promo running? Do you have a senior discount today? Do you have a coupon code? I mean, literally, what's your best price? Ask and you shall receive. It's nuts. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. By the way, if you do this, drop a comment down below. Let me know how the conversation goes and how much money did you save. And again, it's not only rent. Ask on everything, and I think you'll be shocked with how often you'll get a discount. I'm always shocked. That's why I keep doing it, because like I said at the beginning of the video, I keep getting rewarded. I keep doing it because I keep getting rewarded. That's why. Rewarded being I keep getting discounts. It's nuts. That's why I keep doing it. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Again, as always, drop your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Share this video with your friends, family, social media. Share this video so people can hear this information and also benefit from this, and get this out there to help some people out right now. If you don't want to, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. If you don't want to save money, that's fine. Whatever. If you don't want to save money, that's on you. It's not on me. I'm going to continue saving money as much as I possibly can every single time, because I have no shame in asking for a discount. In fact, I ask for discounts so much that I annoy the living crap out of people sometimes. Like people that I've been, working with for years, I keep asking for discounts and they're like, dude, I told you like 20 times over the last 10 years, I don't give discounts, or my discount is only this much, or whatever. I keep asking because you never know. Sometimes circumstances change. Sometimes things change. You just never know if there's going to be all of a sudden a discount. You never know. Keep asking. Anyway, please subscribe, share the video. Have a